till I seen everything that happened before I even commented on this. And of course, we had the Derek Chauvin trial, which I am happy. I'm glad. I'm excited. Not too excited because we did see before. I forgot the young lady's name, but it happened like right before the Rodney King riots, where baby girl got shot in the back of the head, and they found her guilty, but the judge gave her only a couple years. Like, so I'm waiting to see the sentencing before I'm too excited about that, but I am happy about that. And I get it. We don't know fuck the police, chick. I'm all for it. I want us to come up. I want us to be better. I'm all for people getting their just due and their due process and fuck the police basically. I'm all for that. I'm cool with that. When they're wrong. This I don't want to say her name wrong. Makia or Micaiah Bryant, the little 15-year-old girl who got shot by the cops in Ohio, she deserved that. It's sad to say, and I do apologize. I don't want nobody to get offended. I hear things people are saying like, if it was a white girl, would he have done it? And probably, probably not. But if this go to court, it's gonna be really hard trying to figure out if this was race related because she was in the motion of trying to stab the young lady, and then you got a black guy over here kicking some woman. He kicked her twice, but we ain't focused on him right now. But it was just the fact that this girl, she was about to stab somebody, and then they zoomed in on the knife. This is a kitchen knife, one of the part of the kitchen sets. So this was a sharp knife. So she was about to do damage. She's about to stab somebody. So if I put myself in that position and in his shoes, and I see that's about going on, he told her to stop 3 times, 3 or 4 times. So he gave her a chance, but I don't know, man. I was If it was me personally, I would have did the same thing. Now I could sit here and say, he did use the most lethal action. He did, I wish he could have thought of something something different. He probably could have tased her. People keep saying pepper spray. Now pepper spray wouldn't work. Like he was already too far back for any of that. I don't think that would stop her from stabbing the girl. Actually, it probably would have made her miss and hit something like a jugular or artery or something. So you never know. So that's what I understand. I understand his thought processing, and I'm sorry, I can't just say because he was white and she was black that's why he did it. Nah, he did what we want people to do. He did the right thing. Like that's his job is to protect and serve. And before we say that it's racist, you gotta remember he saved a black girl from another black girl. And what else could you want? That's what we want. He did his job. He did his job. And then you're gonna have some people say, um, say, what about homeboy from Minnesota? Not Minnesota, Wisconsin, Cal Rittenhouse, or the dude who shot up the black church, and I get all that, and that's fair. That is a fair assessment. But we also got to think like that's Wisconsin, that's South Carolina, this is Ohio. These are totally different states. These aren't the same officers who did this. These aren't the same officers that let those people walk. This is a different man. He did his job right. No matter that they did theirs wrong, he did his right. So if we look at it, we got to look at it from the standpoint of they are wrong. They should have lit their ass up. That's what I believe. I would have done it, honestly. Wouldn't have gave him a chance. Ain't no Burger King, B. Ain't no giving nobody no water. It's you got to go. You killing people. Like you're a danger to everybody. You got to go. And in this case, she was a danger to people around her. She had the knife. She had to go. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. And I love all my black people. I love y'all. I love you. But I can't sit here and just I can't let us be wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and she was definitely in the wrong.
Turning now to the protest in Columbus, Ohio, after police released body cam footage showing an officer shooting a teenager who had a knife. NBC's Stephanie Gosk has details, and we do want to warn you that some of this video may be disturbing to you.
Moments before the guilty verdict was announced in the trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin on Tuesday, a teenage girl was fatally shot by an officer in Columbus, Ohio. Police say she was armed with a knife. Franklin County Children's Services confirming the 16-year-old girl was Micaiah Bryant and that she was in foster care.
The information was that a caller said females were there trying to stab them and put their hands on them.
Police, who normally do not provide information so soon, releasing the body cam video of the incident, which shows an officer approaching a driveway with a group of young people standing there.
What the video shows is the female with the knife attempting to stab the first female that lands on the ground, and then the second female that is pushed against the vehicle.
The video shows the officer then firing his weapon, striking Bryant. She collapses to the ground next to a car that had been parked in the driveway. Authorities say the teen was taken to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. It is unclear whether anyone else was injured. A woman describing herself as Bryant's aunt telling local media that Bryant got into an altercation with someone else at the foster care residence and that her niece did have a knife, but maintained that Micaiah dropped that knife before she was shot multiple times. Bryant's death, quickly gaining attention nationwide, comes amid a continuing reckoning over police accountability and systemic racism.
I'm just shocked. I mean, I just don't even know what to say. It's just like an out-of-body experience.
I ran out and I see a young lady on her back shot. I heard the gunshots and the grandmother was out there, hollering and screaming, very upset, saying they didn't have to shoot her.
Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther asking the city for calm.
It's a tragic day in the city of Columbus. Horrible, heartbreaking situation. And I ask for everyone to pray for peace.
That was Stephanie Gosk reporting. The name of the officer who's been taken off the streets while the shooting is investigated has not been released. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation will conduct an independent inquiry, which local officials say is standard procedure whenever there is an officer-involved shooting.
I'm not telling nobody not to defend their baby because that's your baby, That's yours. That's your niece, and she's gone, and you're sad. You feel bad about it, and I understand that. But again, right is right and wrong is wrong. That girl, she did not drop that knife before she got shot. She got shot and then dropped the knife. I watched that. I watched several videos about that, and they're all over YouTube. I'm mad that they are poorly titled because the way they make it seem like is that the cop just killed her for no reason. He just fatally shot her. And I hope everybody go fix their videos titles because that's not right. That's not what happened. But yeah, man, just because we're black doesn't mean we always have to agree with what black people do. We can be wrong. She was wrong. Most of the time, well, no, not most of the time. Half. I say half. Half the time. We be wrong too. Like, I'm not going to support something that you brought upon yourself. Why do you have it? I don't know what happened. I don't know the backstory. That's not really what this is about. I mean, they probably tried to jump her, and I guess she had to defend herself. But she brought out a knife. She was the one. She was the aggressor, from what I seen. And then there's this guy. I'm really bothered by this dude. He kicked this woman. Like, she was already on the ground. Like, bro, you don't kick somebody while they're down. That's some big shit. But we're gonna leave that alone. But again, for the aunt, I understand. Your baby's gone. I'm sorry, but she was wrong. See you in the next video.